back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the AMX 13F3AM. It's the Tier 6 French SPG with a 155mm howitzer. It's on the eastbourne of Sand River under the command of Running Hawk. Game on. Well, he's got the top gun because it's the long barrel. If it was the short barrel one, then that's the stock one, but it actually is lighter, which makes the Arty quite fast by comparison. Now he's capable of doing 60 kilometers an hour and 680 alpha if he penetrates, and 39mm of pen. He's loaded, ready to go. No enemy in sight yet, but I normally pre-aim at this point to catch anyone who happens to be coming up the ramp, and the ramp is at F4, F5, because somebody always seems to go up there just to see if they can spot everyone. But he's waiting for any signal. Okay, he's just entering his arc at the moment. The arc is only 35 degrees, 20 degrees to the right and 15 degrees to the left. That's kind of unusual, that. But again, nothing in sight. Standard reload is 30.58 seconds. Running Hawk's got 25.87, and somebody has turned up and he's right next door to the mosque. And since that's an indestructible building, he's dialing in and getting ready to splash it. It's a T-37. Okay, up on the dunes, right at the back, we can see, I think it's a Basotto. Rounds out. Well, he did get a splash for 203 hit points. Running Hawk, I'm afraid, is one of those players who tends to pull back just after he fires. So I might have to take control of the camera at some point just so we get to see exactly what the shell does when it hits the target. He's almost loaded. I think he's going for another hit, but this time on a KV-85. Rounds out. Direct hit! Or was it? I think that may have been, that round may have come from our platoon mate, or not platoon mate, but teammate in an M44. Okay, we can see a T-37 coming up out of the dip, the riverbed, and we're trying to get a shot on him, but nope, don't need to, because he's been finished off by the M44, who reloaded fairly quickly. Okay, enemy T-25-2 been spotted up on the heights. He's going to have to stay still to get a good shot, and unfortunately Running Hawk pulls back, and we've got to see that one again to see exactly which part of the tank he actually penetrated. So yes, I forgot to pull back and stay on the target after he shot, so we're doing an action replay on the T-25-2. Stay with the camera. Went for the rear of the vehicle, actually hit the front, but it penned. In fact, it looked like it went through the turret. Oh dear, he's lost most of his hit points. What a pity. Yeah, I don't ever feel sorry about seeing that happen though. It makes me laugh whenever somebody does that. You think, yeah, that served you right. Okay, he's gonna have another go. Rounds out, same spot. Oh! He moved just after I clicked the button. Unfortunately, I didn't get the sight of that one. Well, we're doing well at the moment because with 3 tanks up on the enemy. The enemy Hummel's been spotted and an IKV-90B. I think he's going to stay with the Hummel. Rounds out. Oh! Direct hit wipes him out. So he's got his first kill, and that was quite a good one. A long range shot on a target that was moving. Okay, we've got a T-3485M sitting in the town. Might as well do a blind shot in there. He's almost loaded. He does decide to fire, and he stuns the T-3485, who was only a short distance away, but doesn't get any splash. But he does get stun assist because the T-3485 was taken out. Okay. Waiting for another target to come in sight. All of the enemy have suddenly gone unspotted, but he can pre-aim at the other end of the map because it does look as if there's a lot of enemy tanks hiding around their camp area, and one of them is the Scorpion, and that's the American Scorpion with the 90mm gun, which has very thin armor. Now he got a bit of a reticule bloom there, but he's letting it settle again, and instead he decides to go for the AMX, which is almost as thin an armor as the Scorpion. Oh, another kill! 471 hit points from a direct hit, a penetration. So he picked the right target, but he did get spotted because there's an enemy KV-2 only a short distance away. So he decided to get the hell out. In fact, the KV-2 dies to the steel Waffenträger, but I just heard the enemy rumble. Yep, there was Arty. So, who's next? Is it going to be the Scorpion? Well, he's having a look in the general direction of the AMX. I think the Scorpion will probably be near the cliff edge like he was before. And I think I just saw a tree go down at the back in the usual Arty places. And I think that might be where the remaining M44 is located. He's somewhere just behind the cliff about E1. Fires around in the IKV. Doesn't get anything. Now he's changing position mainly because the enemy M44 did fire in this general direction. He wants to make sure that he can get a hit, or avoid getting hit by the M44. Yeah, I think the tree that went down is just slightly to the right of where he's aiming right now. The IKV's moved over to the north of the map. The RT-252 is headed after him. Steel Waffenträger gone the other way. Now, can he get a shot over that? I don't think so. Or he might be able to now if that guy actually changes direction. The M44 just tried to put a round on him. Can't get the shell over the cliff edge there for the moment. Oh, but if he comes in this direction, we might be able to get a shot. He fires anyway. Oh my god, he actually did hit him. He splashed him for 230. And he's got some stun assist. And the IKB is no more. So he was instrumental on getting that guy done because, yes, his stun actually managed to slow him down enough for our teammates to get the kill. Okay, that means now there's only 4 enemies remaining. One of them the Arty, the M44. We think we know where he is. Okay. He's looking at the cliff edge. The Scorpion, somewhere there. Oh, he got the splash kill! A blind splash kill on the Scorpion. He fired at the same spot where he was before. And yes, he was still there. And that's another reason not to go back to the same position after you've been spotted there once. Because Arty will probably try and get you in the same spot again. That means now there's only 3 enemies left. A Steel Waffenträger, a Thunderbolt and the M44. And I still think that M44 is near the felled tree at the back. Yeah, I think the M44 on our team is looking in that general direction. Okay, we're in reload. Pretty sure if that E25 looks over the edge, he's going to see him. And there's the Thunderbolt. The M44 is not too far away. There he is. He's been spotted. In fact, he moved. We're dialing in on the Thunderbolt. And the kill shot goes in. So we can now choose to go after the M44. We don't know where the Steel Waffenträger is, though. Can we get the shot on the M44? Difficult. He's going for it. Rounds out. Pulls back. No, he doesn't get it, but the Steel Waffenträger does. And the enemy steer is now in sight. There he is. Oh my gummy, just got a hit with his 8.8 centimeter, but he is badly damaged. We're going to be loaded momentarily, so we will get a shot, but it's too late. The game is over and it's victory. 3 kills for Running Hawk. Here's the end of battle results, and that was an ace tanker game for Running Hawk in the AMX 13F3AM. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he managed to get 11 in that one. And he got a Gauze medal as well for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle, as well as a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall. And his win rate was 5,805, which is Super Unicum standard, and a bit more. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, the highest damage was 2,626. Second highest was the Steel Waffenträger, who managed to get a tank sniper and 2,107 hit points. And the third highest turned out to be the Scorpion. That little Scorpion managed 1,494. When it came to kills, it was actually, well, it was Running Hawk. He got 3 kills. So did the Steel Waffenträger, the E25, and his own team. And 2 members of the enemy team, the Steel Waffenträger and their Scorpion. And when it came to base XP, well, he's the only one to get over 1,000. He got 1,109, which means he's got the top in all 3 columns. And the second highest was the M44, who managed to pick up a Confederate and 775 base XP. 648 went to the Budgie in third place. He fired only 12 rounds in the game, but got 3 direct hits on the enemy and 3 penetrations. Yep, he actually managed to get some nice hits. The Dicker Max was one of them, the Hummel was another, and the other one was that T25 too, which is a surprising one. Well, it does have fairly thin armor anyway, but it was a decent hit on the enemy. 6 splashes as well, 2,626 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. And he damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3. So he missed out on the Confederate by just 1, I believe. 106 hit points of damage assistance and 514 hit points of stun assist of 6 stuns. He earned 53,457 credits from the game, and after ammunition resupply took away 41,457 credits on a premium account. 1,663 XP times 5 on this occasion, 3,328 for mission completion, took away 11,645 experience points altogether. So a very decent game indeed, a very nice ace tanker, not the first that he's had. He's had them before, obviously because it hasn't got the scrolls underneath. That indicates it's the first time. No, he's had them before, but this was a very nice win because it is an ace, a Gauze, and a high caliber. And of course, he got 3 penetrating shots. It's always nice to see penetrating rounds. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.